Because I can keep my mood up, it it's misleading how really sick I am. And it like I I've learned how to keep my mood up to not sink into depression, because if that happened, I wouldn't survive. I wouldn't be here. And so I've learned how to not let myself, you know, not let my thoughts spiral. I've learned how not to let that happen. And it's misleading. And I think it misleads me. It's misleading how sick I am. And like like my mood, I mean, I'm in a bad, bad, bad situation here. And my mood is okay. And I'm completely stuck here. I'm screwed. I'm completely stuck. And it, but I mean, I had to get this medical equipment. We did some testing the past few days. I had to get this equipment back to the hospital, and someone just came here to pick it up because I can't get around, and pick it up and drop it off for me. And so I ran. They drove up to get it, and I ran to the kitchen to get something. I ran to the front door to take the medical equipment to them, and like I am so exhausted I could collapse. And it's like I really often don't understand how really sick I am. Just sitting here breathing, like I could just fall down. It's what I think would have driven this to me getting help sooner or whatever. I don't know. Like I wonder if someone was living with me and saw how understood how sick I am. They could see how sick I am, or how exhausted and how unable I am. Unable to stand for very long to do dishes, or unable to climb the stairs to do laundry, um, or out if they were out and about with me, and I'm just so exhausted I can't stand in line to buy something, or uh, I don't know. And I wonder if my ability to keep my mood up misleads doctors as well, how sick I really am. Is it a bird or a cat? Something on the fence over there. I'm sitting here trying to recover from the night last night. I slept okay from 2 to 6 o'clock. I woke up 4 times during that, and then I was up for a few hours and fell asleep about 9 in the morning and had a bit more sleep. So I don't know. I'm just 1,000% depleted, and just it's so hard when you're being gaslighted and by the medical community. See, Chiari malformation is a hard thing to figure out, right? It's hard for the doctors to figure out. And what they want to see, how you'll get surgery right away, is if you have an unrelenting screaming headache, your head is in so much pain and it does not stop. The pain, the back of the head, the base of the head, the migraine, the headache that just you're just screaming in agony, and they go, "Yep, that's Chiari." But um, every Chiari patient can present with different symptoms, but that's what they want to see. They want to see symptoms that are totally Chiari, right? And I don't have that. My whole thing has been sleep. My worst issue has been sleep and breathing. And it's hard for them to figure that out. Like, for example, this woman with, and I haven't watched her video for years, but she was having all these complaints. I think numbness of arms and legs, heavy arms and legs, and I forget. I'll find the video and I'll put it in the comments of this video. And her doctor's solution, after consulting with her and specialists, determined that if they gave her breast reduction, her symptoms would go away. So they did a breast reduction, and none of the symptoms went away. And when all was said and done, it was Chiari malformation. And eventually they did the Chiari surgery and her symptoms went away. Like, that's how hard it is for even doctors to figure out. Most family doctors don't know. Most of the doctors I've met didn't know right off the bat what Chiari malformation was. Some doctors even asked me how to spell Chiari. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm literally dying from Chiari here. And it's all what a mess. What a mess all of this has been. Like, literally 40 years of literally being tortured. And you know what? They found my Chiari in 2009. So how many years ago is that? 9, 10, 15. Is that 16 years? 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that 16 years? 16 years ago they found it. And I think especially in a universal healthcare system, if they can slough it off as mental health issue, as anxiety or depression, If they can send you off with an antidepressant and an anti-anxiety drug and keep you going that way for years or forever, they will. And then once you're on psych drugs, it's easier for them to misdiagnose your distress as a mental health issue rather than Chiari. I feel so screwed up right now. Like with tinnitus, with my head is just so screwed up. Just severe lack of sleep. My heart and lungs feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack or a stroke. I could just collapse. I've got my shoes on here. I want to go for a walk. I have literally done nothing. I've walked to the front door today. That's what I've done today, and I'm ready to collapse. And I think I'm literally sitting here dying from Chiari. You know, when you've been told it's nothing for decades, or that it's anxiety, or for decades, it really does a number on your head, and you really second guess yourself. And you know what? I wake up here and my life is completely gone. I mean, my life is completely gone. And I've got no social contacts. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I don't have money. I'm like literally sitting here. I don't have the strength to go out and shop, to socialize. I've lost everybody. I've lost almost everything. And I'm just so screwed here. And I'm so sick, and you can't tell how sick I am. You know what really scares me is, and I gotta get, and I was thinking this last night when I was in bed. Whatever's happening to me, it's all about what's going on when I'm in bed trying to sleep and when I'm actually asleep. Whatever's happening to me at night is killing me, and I'm sure it's the Chiari, but I can't describe any of it. Like I can't, like, it's probably blocked cerebral spinal fluid flow. It's probably the blocked, brain fluid from the Chiari. And I get in bed and I'm so symptomatic and I can't describe any of it. Tonight when I get into bed, I'll turn the camera on and I'll try to describe what's going on with me. But I've lost my whole entire life from this. And I'm sitting here every day. I'm expected to somehow stay alive like this. I can't go anywhere. I can't see anybody. I'm totally isolated. I have no strength, no breath, no energy, no money, no friends, no family, no car. I've lost everything. And somehow I'm expected to keep myself going here. I don't get it. Like, what does it take to get me help?